How to interrupt a conversation politely. Now, I want to preface all this by saying that most of these will be rather formal, restricted to office meetings or formal meetings of any kind, perhaps even to court. So let's start. Of course, you can say, "Excuse me, may I interrupt?" And this is the most formal. It will be used for, like I said, meetings in an office or so on. Or if you feel like the occasion demands it. "Excuse me, may I interrupt?" Could I add something is common. And that's usually when you think that the conversation or the topic has exhausted itself. You want to add something before we move on. May I interject? This is also formal, but it doesn't sound very formal. It just means, can I throw something in? Would you mind if I joined in? You wouldn't really say it, but it's not incorrect. Pardon me. Of course, pardon me is never fail. You can always use it. It is a little old-fashioned. You can just rely on excuse me if you like. I hope you'll excuse me for interrupting, but, etc., etc. So all those are perfectly fine, just a little formal. Less formally, you could say, "Excuse me." In America, you'll often hear "hold up." This comes from colloquial speech, let me say. So if someone's talking, you could just say, "Hold up, let me add something," or whatever. You can also just say, "Wait a minute." And of course, that's bordering on informal to rude. Yeah. There's also, "If I could just jump in." And a lot of Americans will say that. "If I could just jump in here and say that." You can also say, "If I could just butt in for a minute." And butt, of course, is zadnica, but it doesn't quite mean that here. So yeah, again, "Excuse me, hold up, wait a minute. If I could just jump in. Excuse me, may I interrupt? Could I add something? May I interject?" These are all perfectly acceptable. Some are formal, some are not. Thank you.